In the last meeting, Jennifer and Mr. Brown from Triumph Software were impressed with the features and functions of the web conferencing products that Webcom had offered them. However, they were a little apprehensive about the price. The two teams are meeting again today. Ronnie has been replaced by his manager, Julia, and in this meeting, it will be interesting to see how Bob and Peter handle the price concerns of the client. Let's check in on the meeting.
I'm sorry that our senior manager, Mr. Paul, won't be able to attend because he had an urgent meeting with the directors of our company. But he's gone through the technical and commercial proposals provided by Bob, and we talked to him about the products and the costs. We're really impressed with the advantages your products offer, but because of our budget constraints, we won't be able to purchase the conferencing products and at the same time buy the training modules.
Jennifer, remember, you don't have to pay for the total cost of the package up front. We offer pay-as-you-go or installment plans.
Thanks, Bob. But we feel that the price of your products is too high, and we're not sure it would be cost-effective to spend such a significant amount for a conferencing facility.
I understand your concerns, Jennifer, but consider that this one-time investment in a web conferencing facility is going to pay benefits for many years to come. The expenditure now can generate considerable savings for you later. Let me give you an example of what return you can expect from this investment. Suppose you have a seminar with your customers or a training program within your organization. First, let's consider the cost of this program without web conferencing. For, say, 100 attendees, the air travel costs $57,000. Hotel accommodations cost $50,000. Leasing of meeting space costs $10,000. Catering and meals cost $10,000. Meeting materials cost $6,000. And salary expense for employee downtime costs $50,000. All of this adds up to $183,000. On the other hand, the cost of online meetings will include licensing fees and cost of conference calls. This is approximately $51,000 on average. So that's a savings of approximately $132,000, which means you achieve approximately a 258% return on this investment. And that's not all. Web conferencing facilities provide many other indirect financial benefits. It will ignite growth in the company. You can extend your business to any part of the world without thinking about the problems of reaching out to the client. Sales will accelerate that would otherwise wait for customer presentations and working meetings. Peter, would you like to add something on this?
Yes, I would. Apart from the hard dollar benefits that Bob has talked about, web conferencing will also provide you soft dollar benefits. It improves business continuity, employee benefits and morale, and vendor commitments. So overall, web conferencing provides better reach, faster communication, and faster problem-solving solutions.
Peter and Bob, as Jennifer said before, we appreciate the positive changes that web conferencing can bring to our business, but you know that we are currently in the process of expanding. There are many other administrative and infrastructure services that need investment, so presently our senior manager, Mr. Paul, feels that it would be difficult to accommodate the cost of web conferencing and simultaneously the cost of the training package. You mentioned some low investment and pay-as-you-go options. Could you tell us more about these?
Sure. First of all, our main web conferencing product is available under two options. One is the unlimited usage plan, and the other is the build-on usage plan. So you can choose the build-on usage plan to use web conferencing only for your important meetings. You may also consider NetMet, a suite of cloud-based tools. For NetMet, you don't have to pay per user. It will cost you only $10 per month for up to 5 participants, or $40 per month for up to 100 participants.
Bob and Peter are doing their best to convince the Triumph team. I think Bob did a good job by presenting an example of ROI to show the measurable benefits of web conferencing. The Triumph team is also apprehensive about buying the online training. In the previous meeting, Ronnie did not make a positive impression on the client. I'm waiting to see how Julia handles the client's rebuttals about the training products. Let's go back to the meeting and see what's happening.
So I hope that the plans that I've presented to you are helpful in regard to your budgetary concerns. Remember too that we offer a range of free software or add-ons that will enhance your video conferencing experience. The complete list of the add-ons is available on our website. So far, this has all been about our web conferencing products. I also want you to consider our training products that will teach your employees to maintain the conferencing. Julia will take over and answer any questions you might have about the online training that we offer.
Thanks, Peter. In the previous meeting, Ronnie explained how our training programs will teach your employees to use and maintain the web conferencing products. These certification programs are customized for both users and administrators and are unique in the sense that most vendors don't offer any training programs with their web conferencing products. So that does add to the value of the package.
Julia, we understand that our employees would require training in maintaining web conferencing products, but the cost of your training programs is just too high for us.
Granted, it is a significant investment, but considering the benefits that this training will provide, it's well worth it.
Well, is it possible that we wouldn't need to buy the complete package, but just a few selected modules?
My opinion is that our training programs will teach your employees about problems and solutions generic to any web conferencing product, as well as aspects specific to ours. So the complete package is still the best buy.
It's going to be hard to make any decision about training programs right now. I think that we'll have to postpone it for later. For now, let's concentrate on web conferencing products. What do you think, Jennifer?
I agree with your assessment. Peter and Bob, we've talked a lot about the cost factor of web conferencing products. Considering all you've said, we'll discuss this with Mr. Paul. Now, let me introduce another concern for discussion. I'm sure you'd agree confidentiality of information and security of documents is a critical concern for every organization. So before buying any products, we would like to be fully convinced at the security aspects of your products. Mr. Brown, would you share our specific concerns?
Sure. Let me ask you some questions that will help us understand the level of security inherent in your products. First of all, how many layers of security are used in your system? Who would have access to the web conferencing system, and what administrative rights would be required for them? Of course, we'd also like to know the features and functions that are available to prevent unsanctioned or unintended access to documents and information.
Mr. Brown, we appreciate your security concerns and understand that you need to be fully convinced about the security features incorporated into our products before buying them. To best respond to your concerns, I would ask that you give us some time to address your questions. To be extra sure, we would discuss all your security issues with our technical team and then come up with answers specific to your needs.
Well, that's okay from our end.
Thanks. Can we meet again on Monday at 11 o'clock?
Yes, that's fine with us.
Would it be possible for Mr. Paul to be present at the next meeting?
Yes, I definitely want him to meet with you before we finalize anything.
Thanks to all of you for your valuable time. I hope at the next meeting we'll be able to finalize an agreement that satisfies everyone.
In this meeting, Bob and Peter have done a good job of handling the client's response regarding the price. They seem to have convinced the client that their web conferencing products will save the client more than the cost of not having a web conferencing solution. But once again, the Webcom team is not heading in a positive direction regarding the deal for online training programs. Julia should have shown a more flexible attitude towards the client's requirements. We'll see if this deal gets closed successfully in the next meeting. Goodbye.